I present to you Assemblyman Gary Schaer. Thank you, sir. I'll take this one.
Salam alaikum. Let me admit to you that you have me unexpected. When Dr. Asaf was so kind to ask me to join with all of you tonight, he had mentioned he'd like to make an acknowledgement of the work that together we have taken the first step to do. I had no idea that a brief acknowledgement was indeed an award of this beauty and magnitude, and the opportunity to be with each and every one of you tonight and to thank you for the tremendous honor that you give me. Only in America, and perhaps only in New Jersey, could we have a coming together of such cultures, the Muslim culture on one hand and the Jewish culture on the other. And I am very thankful for that. But what happened to the Muslim community is something which cannot happen to any community now or in the future, and should never have happened at all. To have children from a religious community taken and whose identities would be changed to an entirely different culture, different religion, different tradition, different faith, speaks so poorly of New Jersey and speaks so poorly of what it is that all of us believe fundamentally. And that is that religion is an inherent part of an individual, that it must be respected. And the state of New Jersey, unfortunately, did not show that respect. I am so very honored that Dr. Asaf took me by the hand and said to me that we can do better. And as a result of his leadership, we have joined with not only the Muslim community, but the Jewish community, the Sikh community, the Hindu community, the Catholic community, and several of the Protestant communities as well. All of us together on behalf of this bill. I am very honored that the Assembly, the Senate, and the Governor have agreed to and signed 7 bills that have been written in the past aimed at religious tolerance. The bills do many, many things. One bill, for example, requires that every institution, nursing home or hospital, make available to any patient or resident their dietary restrictions. Subsequently, we had numerous phone calls from hospitals telling us about the difficulty it would be to provide kosher food, halal food as well. But ladies and gentlemen, that bill is now law. It is now law that children who are in college or university, where their professors will schedule tests on days of religious observance, that those tests must be offered without bias to a child on another day if it conflicts with that child's religious holiday. And still another bill, if I may, which demands that employers allow employees to take off religious holidays and offer them another day to work instead, so that they won't be economically hurt on the one hand, and on the other hand, can observe their holy traditions. This is what New Jersey should be. This is what America should be. This bill will get a close look at. And I will tell you, our job is not done. In the Assembly, in the Senate, and through the Governor's office, we'll need to make phone calls. And if I may impose, Doctor, through you, to each and every one of you to call your state senators, your state assembly members, and to let them know that this bill is important to you, to your family, and to your community. But more importantly, there is a charge that all of us must have as well. And let me take the liberty of speaking plainly and clearly to you, as I did the other night to the Metropolitan of the Greek Orthodox Church for New Jersey. In sharing with the Metropolitan that indeed one of the problems is that our small minority religions, of which Orthodox Jewry is one, must come forward. We need families from within each of our communities to be involved, to volunteer through their imam, to let them know that they would be willing to foster care or adopt children from the Muslim community if, God forbid, a child was in such need. We need the community to make that step forward. We can no longer allow the state of New Jersey to say, but there are no Muslim families, but there are no Orthodox Jewish families.